My name is Anniston Fields. I'm one of the very few who suffer from Crohn's disease. Crohn's is pretty much a lifelong inflammatory bowel disease, and it has to do with corrosion in your lower intestine. Some of the other symptoms that take place are weight loss, trouble controlling your bowels, loss of appetite, anemia, sometimes you feel faint, a lot of severe belly pain. And the biggest concern with Crohn's isn't on how you live your daily life, it's that it can turn into something that's so much more than just Crohn's. You have to worry about colon cancer and your intestines rupturing and even intestinal bleeding. On a daily basis, people don't realize how tired I always am. I'm always so much out of breath, and it's so hard just to walk up a flight of stairs. It's so hard for me to walk across campus. Things that are so natural to you may be so difficult for me. And it's not that I'm worse in health, it's just that my body is still trying to deal with everything. Some days I feel like my body doesn't want to do what I want to do and what I need to do. I feel like my body is always fighting me, and every day is just a battle against me and myself. Definitely my worst day dealing with Crohn's has to be over a weekend when I was transported to the hospital. When I woke up at 4 in the morning, I was vomiting bowel and blood, and I knew that wasn't normal and that wasn't supposed to happen. I'm also one of the very few who suffers from dysautonomia. So with dysautonomia and how it affects me is the blood flow through my body is a lot slower because I have really low blood pressure, which is obviously a big part of the disease. And with the low blood pressure, I'm required to take medicine that slows down my heart rate, because if my heart rate gets too fast and my blood pressure is so slow that they're so far apart in speed, then I have the ability to faint, which happens on occasion. But it also deals a lot with your whole entire body, and people don't realize that. I really want to bring awareness to medical illnesses that are unseen. People don't always realize that something can be happening inside of your body that you can't see. Just because I'm having a great day one day doesn't mean that the next will be any better. It means that every day is going to be different, and some days are more of a struggle than others. I feel like if it's not something that you're suffering through, it's really hard for you to understand. Because people don't always see if you have something wrong with you. Just because I have Crohn's, you can't look at me and tell. I look perfectly healthy, I look fine, I look like I'm just trying to live my life, but on the inside, it tears me apart, and it tears anyone apart if you have it. And no matter how small your illness is or how big it is, it always has an impact on your life and everyone else's. And just because someone doesn't see that you're hurting and that your insides are tearing apart and that it's just corrupting your whole body doesn't mean that it's not there. Crohn's affects everyone really differently, so just because I'm dealing with something doesn't mean another person is, and just because I don't have something doesn't mean another person doesn't. So I feel like it's important for everyone to tell their stories on how they deal with everything, because you never really know what someone's going through. You never know what kind of day they've had. You never know if they're having a good day or if they're having a bad day, or if they're so sick today that they don't even want to do anything, that they can't do anything, but yet they have to continue living their lives because it's something that you're born with, and it's something that you just have to deal with because it's never going to go away. So it's something that you just have to embrace.